Kylie Jenner is a lot of things to a lot of people, but for her daughter Stormi, she's just a regular mother who's worth hundreds of millions of dollars and believes that fashion is just as important as breathing at times, which means that despite her daughter only being about 3 years old, she's being dressed up in various outfits that are fashionable to the highest level and have the higher levels of price attached to them. This especially goes for when they do twinning at big events or photo shoots. Allow us to show you 10 times Kylie Jenner twinned with Stormi. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. Beautiful in Blue. Let's start off with a trip to Italy, shall we? The two were vacationing there for Kylie's 22nd birthday, and obviously they had to go and match one another as they went out on the town. So Kylie had them wearing very flowy blue dresses with white sneakers. A simple look, but one that definitely fit the out-about town moment. The two would later get a picture taken together, and Kylie captioned it "Sweetest love I've ever known," in reference to her daughter. Now, some out there may think that this is a bit too simple for someone like Kylie to wear, but there's no crime in having simple outfits that make you look amazing. And for Stormi, she was no doubt just happy to be dressed like her mother. Plus, do you really think Kylie would go anywhere in public if she didn't feel she looked her best, especially when she's next to her daughter? Exactly. Number 9. Butterfly Effect. Not surprisingly, when it came out that Kylie Jenner was pregnant via her then boyfriend partner Travis Scott, a lot of people wondered how the child would be, their gender, and of course the name. After it was found out that they were having a girl, the name question became all the more important. Both Kylie and Travis seemed to drop hints that the child would have a name that was related to a butterfly. Why? Because Kylie was teasing it, and then Scott released a track called Butterfly Effect, and so rumors were going around that the girl's name would be something like Mariposa. But it ended up being Stormi. How does that work with the teases? The butterfly effect belief is that something as innocuous as a butterfly flapping its wings can cause big problems somewhere else, including causing a storm, aka Stormi. This entry isn't just about her name though, because holding to all the teases, Kylie and Stormi were dressed up as butterflies for one photo opportunity during Halloween of 2018. The wings are a very nice touch and help sell the outfits as a whole. This was no doubt an intentional call out to Stormi's name, and the internet naturally ate it up. Number 8. Loungewear. As we noted earlier, there's nothing wrong with wearing a simple item if it makes you happy or makes you look good. And in December of 2018, we saw Kylie and Stormi go and embody this in a big way when they were both snapped photo-wise wearing loungewear. It's nothing fancy, it's just basic sweats and pants and a beanie hat, but the fact that they matched was what made it oh so special for fans, because they matched in literally everything but the beanies on their heads. When they had to match with these outfits is a bit unknown, we'll admit, but it doesn't really matter. Despite what people think, people don't need to go and look A-list all the time. Rather, they need to go and be comfortable in their own skin. And based on how Stormi was draped over her mother's shoulder, she was indeed very comfortable. Number 7. Champagne Mommy. If for some reason you're still bothered by the loungewear that the two had on in the last entry, then you'll be happy to know that the very next day they went to a family event of sorts and they were dressed to impress. Because they didn't just go in dresses, they went in diamond champagne colored sparkly outfits that were meant to shock everyone in the room. And when you see the cuts on Kylie's personal dress, we're going to guess that she did shock and awe them. Stormi's obviously a little more comfortable and basic than her mother's, but that didn't stop people from talking and telling others about how the two looked and how their dresses were a perfect match in the ways that matter. As this further proves that Kylie wastes no expense when it comes to the outfits she wears. Sure, she'll go and wear blue dresses and sweatpants at times, but when she goes to create a real buzz, she'll do what she does best, be fashionable. Or, in the next case, make people talk. Number 6. Statement Swimwear. If you pay attention to Kylie Jenner's social media feeds, mainly her Instagram, you'll notice that whenever she goes on vacation, she makes sure to go and bring Stormi along on her adventures. You no doubt have seen them in matching snow gear recently via their trips to the mountains and ski lodges of the world, but when it comes time to truly relax, they like to go to the beach. And when it comes to Kylie, she doesn't leave anything to the imagination when it comes to her swimwear. She's worn a variety of unique outfits to the beach, and in this picture we see her and Stormi in neon green bathing suits that don't exactly match outside of the color, but the point is very much made. Not the least of which is that Kylie is leaving plenty to show off in terms of her minimalist attire, which no doubt made many of her fans gleeful. It also shows off unintentionally her augmentations to her body, but hey, we'll let that be. Stormi thankfully is dressed much more conservatively, but when she's older, you have to wonder that the mother will let her daughter wear to the beach. Number 5. Twinning Selfie. If you know the Kardashian Jenner clan, then you'll know that they never miss an opportunity to get a selfie taken or a big photo op done when they're feeling glamorous, such as in the case where Kylie and Stormi are wearing the same uniquely designed dress in terms of patterns and colors. Kylie even goes on to flatter Stormi by calling her my real-life bestie, which is an interesting statement for various reasons. But overall, it's a unique photo, and the ones that come further showed off the dresses the two were wearing. Number 4. Glamorous Green. Earlier we showed you some rather basic blue dresses the two wore, but now let's show you some custom green ones that were meant to impress. At the 2019 Kardashian Christmas party, Kylie went and got her and Stormi some custom green dresses from a well-known dressmaker, and the color was a gorgeous emerald green. Given that this was the Christmas party of the family, you could argue that Kylie had extra pressure on her and Stormi to go and make things extra style, and you can't deny that she succeeded on that mark. People were talking about these two and their outfits for a while, especially when it came that these were rather expensive to make. Number 3. Matching pajamas. Let's head now back to the more basic of attires, because if we're being honest here, there's little doubt that Kylie plans all the outfits she'll wear around Stormi in one form or another, so hearing that they have matching pajama outfits honestly shouldn't be that hard to picture. And this picture right here reinforces that, because for one Christmas they were in perfectly matching holiday attire, complete with matching tops, bottoms, and so on. Perhaps Kylie wanted to create some special Christmas photos with Stormi, or maybe she just liked the idea of the two dressing the same way for Christmas. Either way, it worked. Number 2. Beach Ready. As we've already touched upon, Kylie and Stormi are always beach ready when it comes to them hitting the beach and having fun while looking stylish, such as this other beach photo that Kylie took of her and Stormi, and although it is a little hard to see because of the angle of the shot, Stormi is indeed wearing the same print as Kylie, and many were quick to praise it. Number 1. Future looks. As this video has shown you, Kylie loves to go and do twinning events with Stormi, and you can bet that this won't end anytime soon. In fact, the older she gets, the more opportunities Kylie will have to make bigger and better and more fashionable dresses for her and Stormi to wear. We'd be so bold as to say that this is something that she's probably looking forward to, because she clearly likes the idea of being stylish with her daughter. So the only real question is, what future looks can fans look forward to? What do you think? What do you think of this look at Kylie Jenner and Stormi and how they have twinned with each other quite a bit over her young years of life? Were you surprised that Kylie did this with her daughter? Or did it just feel oh so Kylie? Which of the twinning outfits did you find the cutest or most fashionable? And what do you expect from the two in the future? Let us know in the comments below, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time on the channel.